Hey guys, what is going on? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching it in this wonderful world we are living in. Right, let's, that's an intro and a half. Bloody hell. Right then, so today I've got a very simple yet effective video for everyone. This, as you can see, is my wonderful helmet, which is actually outdated now because Lorenzo actually doesn't wear HJC. So, cheers, Jorge. I've had a lot, and I mean a lot of questions about where I put my mic, how I place my camera on my helmet, just, you know, general helmet setup questions. And I know in the past I've done one, but it was a very, very long time ago. I think actually it was probably about 2 years ago now, on my old K-Berg helmet, which I've not worn in a long time. So, yeah, I've just decided, you know what, why not do an updated version? I may have a bit better filming equipment nowadays. So, at first, let's just talk about the helmet. So, yeah. There we go, dark visor. You've got to have a dark visor. If you don't, then you know you're never going to experience a set of traffic lights, and you're able to check girls out without even turning your head, and they have no clue what. I'm going to stop talking because that's just getting creepy. All right, we'll just get into it. So, as you can see, I use the Drift. This is the Drift HD, not the Ghost. So before anyone starts asking, no, I do not have the updated camera, and it just shows again that it's possible for you to have, you know, a consistent amount of subscribers and do well on YouTube, and you don't even need the best equipment. Like, I'm not gonna say this is the worst equipment because it's not. It's a really good camera. I've got no problems with it. But in terms of updated, you know, 1080p 60 frames per second, I don't use that. I use 1080p 30 frames per second, and you know, it's just not got as many features as the newer camera. Yeah, anyway, that could be a separate video again. That could be a review, even I've done another review on this camera. So, as you can see, I have mounted the camera on one of the sticky pads that come with the camera, Drift Official. Now you get two different types of these sticky pads. You get like a flat surface, which is, I'll just explain with my hand, is like that, obviously. And then you get a slightly curved surface for things like a helmet. So, as you can see, I don't know whether yes, the camera is picking it up, kind of. It is odd because, there we go, that shot right there, as you can see. So that sticky pad is actually curved just so that it sits flush with the helmet, because the helmet that I previously had, I used the straight version, and there was just part of the sticky pad that wasn't actually making contact with the helmet. So, you know, it's just sort of Drift being more effective, really, curving their sticky pads. Yes. So, yeah, that's the first thing, really. You need to just attach your sticky pad to the side of your helmet. Now, you need to think this one through, basically. Don't rush it. I mean, it's probably best, you know, just sort of placing the sticky pad on with the Drift camera sat into the actual holder, and before you stick it on, make sure you've got a decent camera angle. That would be my best advice. So don't stick it on straight away to then, you know, connect your camera and find out, oh, crap, I've actually got, like, you know, none of what I need to be showing. I've got flipping the path on the side of the road, because let's face it, when you watch a motovlogger, you don't want to be looking at the path. You want to actually see, you know, the rider's view, essentially. That's the whole idea of these helmet cams. Once you've found out your perfect location for your sticky pad, what you then want to do is obviously attach your camera. Now, as you can see, I've got mine on the left-hand side of the helmet, so therefore the camera has to be upside down. But, Drift being amazing, they have a, what would you even call this, like a movable lens? I don't know, basically it turns, not exactly 360 degrees, I think it turns about probably 355 degrees. it turns to roughly how much I've got it now, and as you can see, it's not exactly centre, but that arrow is actually usually like, you know, around the other side. So yeah, that is like a massive bonus, really. Without that, you'd have to have it on the left-hand side of the helmet, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It'll probably make sense if you have a drift. If you have a GoPro, you didn't really need to listen to any of that, pretty much. That's just great. Right, so yeah, once you've got your decent view, the next point of call for you really is to then attach your mic. I've experimented so many times with both helmets that I've had, and I've got to say, this is the best position I've found with both of the helmets. I've had the mic coming from up here, up above. I don't know if the lighting will help that. Oh, that'll do. Just move the helmet. I've had it come through up there. I've had the wire actually running inside the helmet, around, and then underneath here, behind this little like flappy chin guard thing that actually doesn't really protect anything. I'm not sure what this is for. But I've had it coming out of here and stuck onto the side with some tape. Again, that just doesn't work at all. It might do for other helmets, but you know, for the two helmets that I've had previously, and sorry, the one helmet I had previously and this one, it didn't work at all. And I've had quite a lot of mixed opinions, really, and I can explain why I've had mixed opinions. So people have said this is really good, great sound, great audio, and then other people have said that I need to turn my volume up, or like, you know, why is my mic quiet? Now, guys, I can't reiterate this enough. That is not down to me, and you'll probably find that other drift users on YouTube are in exactly the same problem. The situation that they're in is the same as mine, which is the drift camera, or the drift mic, one of the two anyway, it actually just, it's not loud enough. It's so annoying as well, because it's a great camera, but the audio just isn't up there. It's not as good as, you know, for the likes of the GoPro. I'm just going to compare it to the GoPro, because, let's face it, this is what this camera is sort of contending against. Is that the right word? Contending? I don't know. My English is great, innit? That may be why in my videos sometimes you might think that the audio isn't loud. I don't know. Like, I can't do anything about it. Maybe with the greatest editing software ever, you can, but again, like I said before, with the camera, you don't need the best camera. I use Windows Movie Maker to edit videos. So, you know, there's not many options of me editing sound or editing, you know, visualization stuff for my videos. And I'll reiterate again what I said when I said about not having the best equipment. Again, not having the best editing software, and I still get a substantial amount of subscribers and views on my videos, and no one seems to complain. So, you know, it's the content you put out there, not exactly the editing skills. So, yeah, I mean, obviously in the future, when I've, you know, paid for things that I want and it's all squared away, I can then look at updating, say, the camera, and then obviously editing software and my laptop, because my laptop is literally the laptop that I got from sixth form. I literally have the worst equipment going, and I have no idea how I am doing alright on YouTube. I haven't got a clue. I do this all the time, don't I? I just get lost and then start talking about random stuff that just isn't needed. So yeah, once you've found your mic setup that's perfect for you, and don't get me wrong, like, before you even attempt to make your first video for YouTube, go out and just ride your bike. And I mean, it probably took me about 5 to 10 times just perfecting it. You know, you want that first video to get out on YouTube and have no flaws, no editing problems. Literally, it needs to be perfect, because people are going to judge you. And you know, I'll leave this for a separate video, because I'm going to talk about, you know, how to edit a video as well. I'm going to do a video on that. You know, just I'm getting back to you guys, really. I'm wanting to help out, because I'm getting to the stage now where I'm thinking, well, you know, I've had so much help from a lot of people in the past, and I want to now give back to, well, you guys, really. So once you've you've gone out, you've perfected this, you've perfected your camera angle, you've perfected your audio, and obviously yourself, like, you know, your vlog. You should be ready to go, really. There's not really much to it. I'd say the most awkward thing is the the microphone lead. Now, I've seen a lot of different variations of this. I've seen people like wrapping it all inside the helmet and then a little bit just coming out and attaching to the camera. I've seen, what is it now? I think Baron von Grumble had his camera on top of his helmet, didn't he? And he was running it down the side. I'm not too sure. I mean, for me, this is by far the best that I've come up with. So I've got minimum wire in the helmet. It literally just goes through in the side of the cheek pad there. As you can see, just in the back. That's usually tucked in, by the way. I think it's just because I've been playing with it to come out. And then it runs straight through the side of the cheek pad here. All the access wire I wrap around the sticky pad, or the mount. You know, just wrap it around a few times, make sure it's nice and tight so nothing's flapping about, and then into the actual microphone input. And it's as simple as that. Like, a lot of people seem to struggle with this. I don't know, like, I find that is literally it. There's not much else to talk about, and then obviously all that's left is for you to close your visor, put your helmet on, and go out and record your first vlog. And honestly, like, I can't get through to you enough. Just perfect your audio and your visual aids before you even attempt to make your first vlog, because really your first vlog is your most important vlog of all. If you start with a terrible vlog and then your next vlog's pretty good, you'll have already lost people that were interested in your channel from that first vlog, because they've seen, you know, that might be your potential, and they're like, oh, right, well, I'm never coming here again. Whereas if you make an amazing first vlog, and like, flipping heck, this guy's actually really good, I might even share his content on my channel. I might give him a shout out or whatever. So yeah, anyway, that's literally it. That's this video done, dusted. And I can't believe it, like, you know, how many requests I've had to make this video. So yeah, all I can say now is just, you know, try different variations. You might find something different and that works better for you. Because like I said before, all helmets are different. They're different inside. The wind noise is different. Some are better than others. Some are worse. So yeah, just experiment, perfect it, and then go out there and smash YouTube life. That could be Ryan's Life Riding's motto. That could be pretty good, actually. I might write one. Put that one down in a notebook. All right then, guys. Anyway, I hope it works for you. Let me know in the comments if you've found a better setup. If you want to do a video, like a video reply, maybe you want to do your helmet setup, be sure to tag me in it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and until next time, I'll catch you in the next vlog. Cheers, guys.